Hot take warning. It's likely that your entire way of thinking about shopping for insurance is problematic and creating chaos and frustration for yourself. Conventional wisdom says you should talk with several insurance agents or agencies and get them to bring you quotes for your insurance. The reasoning that you'll hear is that you need to do this to get the best rates, and that only working with one agent means you won't get the best outcomes. When you look at the bigger picture, it quickly becomes clear how illogical and flawed that approach to shopping your insurance really is. Quick question for you. This is not a trick or a gotcha. Who controls the pricing of the insurance you buy? Is it the agents, or is it the carriers and their underwriters? The agent can affect the total cost of an insurance policy by manipulating coverage amounts or removing types or scope of coverage. But agents never actually set the rates. That's what underwriters do. Let me pull the curtain back for you for a moment and show you what actually happens when you shop your insurance the same old way. Let's say, hypothetically, you've decided to allow 3 insurance agents to work on getting you quotes. We'll call them Agent 1, Agent 2, and Agent 3. Let's also say that there are 4 companies that are willing to write bowling centers in your part of the country. We'll call them companies A, B, C, and D. Since every commercial insurance carrier will only talk to the first agent that brings them a quote request, right away, you know there's going to be chaos. Because in our example, all 3 agents represent Company A. Agents 1 and 2 represent Company B. Agents 2 and 3 both represent Company C. But only Agent 1 represents Company D in our example. Are you confused already? It's very easy to get that way. I suspect you're like almost every bowling center owner and operator that I talk with around the country. You only want 2 results from your insurance renewal work. First, you want to pick the best insurance agent and agency. And next, you want to make sure that they bring the best available insurance company policy option for your business. With those 2 desired outcomes in mind, how the heck are you supposed to successfully do that with 3 different agents and 4 different companies? You want to know the likelihood in this example of you picking both the best agent and the best company? The math is easy. It's 8%. When you shop your insurance in the traditional way, in these examples, 3 agents, 4 companies, you have an 8% chance of getting the best agent and the best company. I don't like those numbers. So what's the alternative? The best method for shopping your insurance is to interview a roster of potential agents to determine who's the best fit to represent your company and tell your story to the insurance underwriters out there. You ask questions about their background, experience in your industry, market access, communication, technology, staffing, industry awards, professional certifications, literally anything that they can brag about to convince you that they deserve to be taken seriously. Ideally, you pick 1 agent and empower them to negotiate on your behalf in the marketplace. At most, you might pick 2 agents, but only if the second agent has a unique program or access to an underwriter your first choice doesn't have. You guarantee the best insurance renewal for yourself when you partner with an agent who delivers 4 outcomes for you: competition, positioning, control, and leverage. Let's briefly get into each one of these outcomes and talk about why they're important. Competition between underwriters, not between agents. When multiple agents are running around looking for quotes, the underwriters do the least amount work possible on your account because they know that no one is running the show for your business. Multiple agents means no competition between underwriters. Next is positioning. Who is telling your story to the marketplace? And how are you being positioned as a quality risk deserving of the best pricing and the best terms? The most important role your insurance agent has in the renewal process is telling your story to underwriters and creating interest in your business. Next is control. When you have a plan in place and you execute it well, you retain control of the renewal process. When you let agents run amok with no plan or direction, you lose control and allow insurance carriers and underwriters to dictate your outcomes. Finally is leverage. When you have a good agent run a good renewal process for you, you get to enjoy the benefits of healthy competition, positioning, and control. What's your reward? Leverage. Underwriters that are asking your agent, what do I need to do to win this account? When that's happening, it's ideal. That's a win. The conventional way of shopping for insurance is lazy, it's reactive, and it's ineffective. I know I may ruffle some feathers when I say this, but it's the God's honest truth. Most people don't actively participate in their insurance renewal process. They just do what they've always done and then complain why the costs go up year after year. When you adjust your thinking and adjust your behavior, you're far more likely to see outcomes adjusted in your favor. If your insurance agent isn't talking with you about these topics, you may want to hire a professional who empowers you to make smarter decisions about your insurance. RiskWell is proud to be endorsed by the BPAA as an insurance partner for members across the country. Check the link below to connect with us, or you can call our office at 469-678-8001. Talk soon.